Aloha everybody. Heading into Wednesday's session, I actually have four new long positions. Actually, two new long positions, two ad signals. So let's go through the hedges first. VIIZ is giving me a hedge signal on Tuesday. This thing only showed up in my tertiary scan due to the low volume, so it was not in my ETF scan. That being said, it would have made it had it had a higher volume, but still, I'm still going to obey my system as is right now because things are a little weird. I even got chopped out of UVXY today whenever it traded below 1810. My other hedges did not, so this is why I buy a basket of hedges if they all trigger. Like if TVX, UVXY, and VIIX trigger, I take all three. You can take one of each if you want to, but if I would have only taken UVXY, I would have been knocked out half today, while on the other hand, TVX and VIIX did not. So VIIZ, this is a medium-term hedge. I don't have one, so I'm going to call it on. Heavy volume move off the lows with the surge in BOP. Total confirmation going long, limit order 992. My stop is going to be back here to this low. It moves below 975. I'll be out of half. Then the next low a day becomes the next half sell, and on and on and on until I have no more VIIZ. Also, VIIX is giving an ad signal today. Pretty nice move overall. Nice price pattern, closing at 572 near the highs 577. 577 will be my limit. You can see the volume surge here. And while BOP didn't surge to a very high green level, it still surged higher than the day before. And there were some other possible VIX-like hedges to possibly take, but you can see BOP went the wrong way there. And also on VIXY, BOP went the wrong way there. But on VIIX and VIIZ, BOP went the right way, confirming the price and volume move. So I'll stick with those two. VIIX was in my ETF scan, and it was confirmed in my tertiary scan, but still, with it being an ad signal, that's only a 0.5%, so I'm going to obey it. But VIIX, VIIZ, same two signals. And then RMP is an ad signal. RMP was a new long signal yesterday, but unfortunately, I could only purchase it in my margin account at Interactive Brokers. My bigger account is my cash account, my retirement account, and unfortunately, limited partnerships are not allowed. So even though RMP worked today, I can't really get a massive size in it, even if I wanted to. But it doesn't matter because RMP on my margin in my margin account triggered half my sell stops whenever it traded below 24.91. So today's ad signal is technically an ad signal plus a buyback signal. So my limit order is going to be at 25.86, and for the ad signal, today's low day 24.77 will be my final sell stop on the ad signal. But still, with the buyback even, I will now change my sell stops to half of that original position at 24.77, and the other half will remain at 23.71. But I do have it at the 50-day moving average, so I have to see what the 50-day moving average is currently, and that will be my final sell stop. I do not want this stock to trade below the 50-day moving average in this market, so I apologize for saying initially that it's that low. It is not. My current stop is 24.77 and the 50-day moving average. And also I want to show everybody what I expect. You can see the previous measured move from this breakout area right here to even the current price now is 132%. So it's, wishful thinking to think you can get another 132% gain, but let's say that we can get even half. We're looking at right around a 67%, 66% gain. I would love to see that happen, especially when I'm only risking about 2% of my cash if I'm wrong in this position. And then there is one swing trade for this evening, and it's probably the actual best signal overall. SRAX, not shown on this chart, is the RSI and MACD. Stockcharts.com is what I recommend to see the most accurate technical readings. I always trust the data from stockcharts.com. But if you look at stockcharts.com, from this move right here in the end of January to right here, if this were my arrow cursor right here over this BOP indicator, MACD is looking like this. It's trending up. The histogram has turned positive and is trending up. That's bullish divergence when the price is moving lower. And even better, SRAX's RSI has been oversold for about the entire month of February and March. And not only is it turning up out of oversold, but it's crossed back into the mid-range line. So it's technically no longer oversold. But it's bouncing from that oversold level quite nicely. MACD is already leading, and there's a lot of green pop to go along with that volume surge right off the lows. So limit order 224. My cut loss area is a move below 204. My first profit target goal is right here at the 50-day moving average. The next profit target goal is 395, and then for right now, the 200-day moving average, wherever that is, because I can't really quite tell where the hell I'd want to use this here. But I assume if it stays strong, I'm going to want to use the 685 level, and then ultimately the 895 level. Like I said, I doubt any of those come into play. That's best case scenario. Just want to throw it out there. All right, everybody. Good luck in the market on Wednesday. Aloha.